Welcome to Cannabis School. I'm your host, Jesse Angeles.
And I'm Brandon Elder.
And we're here to talk to you about everything pertaining to cannabis, from vape,
flower,
edibles,
strains,
and everything in between.
Hey, welcome back, kids.
Oh, hey, Heidi-ho.
So we are going to be reviewing a local strain here called Candy Fumes by...
Well, it's by Find by Trike.
Yeah.
And I know that last time we did another Trike one, which was Dark Heart.
That's by Grassroots. Is Grassroots owned by Trike?
I thought it was Trike.
No,
Was it
it's
not?
Grassroots. I got corrected at the pharmacy,
okay.
and I told the woman over there, and I said, hey, that was a great recommendation. It was a really good, enjoyable, it
Yeah, I
reminded
was
me of
surprised.
like a really good glass of wine, where it helps you just to
Like Deep Harvest or...
It was Grassroots that grew it. This one is Trike.
Yeah, Trike under their Find brand or Find label.
And the strain is Candy Fumes.
Yeah, interesting.
So we're
See
gonna.
how this
Brandon
goes.
hasn't tried over there. I have, but I'm really curious to have his experience on that one because then we can kind of compare notes.
All right, so it doesn't actually smell that bad.
No, it actually smells really good, and it's actually really. If you touch it right now, even though it's kind of dry, the bud will be a little sticky.
Oh, I love that. Let's take a gander.
Look at that lemon juice in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad for being like a dry Utah bud. Let's see when harvest date was for that or packaging. Harvest date, March
Pull it
of
up.
this year. And testing doesn't matter, but packaged in May. So, not that bad. Just barely over a month ago. But I am really surprised at how dry it is for being packaged just over a month ago. And harvested within a couple months. That's
So that's pretty indicative of Trike.
very dry buds, not super...
Yeah, the lineage is Skittles and Sherbanger.
Haven't had Sherbanger. Definitely done Skittles a lot because, like everyone, those candy strains have been around for...
So the aromas that you can pick up is like a sweet candy, a berry, tropical fruit, diesel gas, and citrus. The creamy sherbet finish.
I'm not really getting diesel tones in the
No,
smell at
no.
all. Hopefully in the smoke.
Well, your dominant terpenes are limonene, beta-caryophyllene, linalool.
Oh,
So
yeah. This one also has pinene and humulene in this
yeah.
package. Lower amount on there, but yeah.
So it's supposed to be happy, euphoric, creative, relaxed body, gradual transition into a heavier, sleepy feel. I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's anywhere from about 22 to 30% THC.
Okay.
Beginners want to start slow. I don't know about that. I've smoked this now. Oh, this is kind of cool. Like if you're a fan of Candy Fumes, you're a fan of Skittles, Sherbanger, Super Boof, Permanent Marker, Runts, RS11. Those ones are pretty good if you're into this strain. They're close to it. And that's cool. Like evening gaming, watching a movie, relaxing afterward. Absolutely. This is a gaming strain.
Okay.
I recently, and I'll give a shout out to Jordan Colton, dude, you're a good friend of mine, and, I help him with his business, and he sent a thank you, which was really unexpected because I thought it was going to be jam.
And Jesse loves jam.
I love jam.
Jam's delicious.
I eat it by the spoonful.
Straight out of the jar.
And it was sugar-free, and I'm like, oh.
Sugar-free jam, yeah?
Oh, and I'm
He's
rubbing
like,
it on my
jam
nipples.
this down my throat, Daddy. Oh,
But I...
brought to you by Candyland.
But I was, I don't know. He sent me a Switch 2. It was super cool. I really like video games.
What have you been playing on it so far?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's the second part of a third-part series of Final Fantasy VII remakes, and it's awesome. I've always wanted to play it.
Oh, you haven't yet before this?
No, I have it on the PlayStation. I have it on my account. Never
You haven't
played
played it, though?
Because it's something different about playing those games on TV as opposed to handheld for me. Because for me, it's nostalgia. Like when I got into like Metroidvanias and all this other stuff, they're kind of minty.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
Candy Fumes.
know how I
Guys can
feel
look
about
it
those
up.
flavors. Yeah. I can't really pick out the note yet. I can't pick a particular note yet. It, granted, was still just warming up, but
It's very
it was
hoppy. Like
very interesting.
You can, and And that's a cool thing too, because hops and cannabis are in the same family.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a very hoppy strain. Like imagine this would be like a really like
smooth, soft beer.
Yep, like a Hefeweizen, very hoppy. Kind of it's distinct, but it's not like yum. But it's not bad either.
That was weird. It almost got like a citrusy.
It comes
for a
out
second
a little
on my
bit.
tongue.
You'll feel it in a little bit because it's just interesting. Like I played the shit out of my Final Fantasy on my Switch too. That thing is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
and it's got great graphics on it. And then I have like an obscene amount of games on my backlog because they get sales for like $2 and $3, and they're normally $40, and I go grab them every once in a while. And now I'm just like fucking. I loaded everything up on that thing, and it's cool. But like this strain is really great for playing, like just being fun. But at the same time, it's not strong enough for me. It doesn't last long enough. The only time that I felt like this was really fun was when I would smoke a joint of it.
Interesting. Then you felt like it lasted long enough.
It was stronger at first.
Yeah.
It went quick though. It's not a.
Not
I
a
feel that
strain.
I feel that pain strains are more longer lasting, right? Your indicas are more longer lasting. Your sativas, not so much. This one's a hybrid. I think it's more indica leaning based upon the terp profile, but it still doesn't make it. I mean, it's way more bright than the last strain we had. The last strain made this room darker.
I was like, this is straight to the head, a lot more vibrant on the lights.
But the thing is, you don't feel it anywhere.
No. I legit, I'm sitting here going like, it's straight to the head in the fact that the clarity in the lights has changed, and my feeling has just ever so slightly changed to a little bit more energetic than the previous. But past that, like, it's not a very...
It's a light beer. It's what it is.
Yeah, if I just poured a light beer all over my body.
No, I mean, just like, you imagine like a Michelob Ultra Light.
Yeah, I don't know.
That thing better be almost frozen, because I can't enjoy something like that unless it's frozen. Like, I mean, it's even to this day, dude. I love beer, but I can't go get drinking on it because I'll just drink. I'm a fucking weirdo. I enjoy the taste. And but now they've got all these like really awesome non-alcoholic brews that are quite tasty. And I'm like, every once in a while, I just like a cold, bubbly drink that burns my throat.
That's funny.
I just enjoy that.
Just get a really good ginger beer.
Yeah, I've been looking. I haven't been able to find my cock and ball. The only place they have is at Macy's.
There's one that was better than the Cock and Bull. It's the one that they have down at the Scottish Festival every year.
Yeah.
You can buy them online.
I
just don't remember. It's super... That's probably the spiciest ginger beer I've ever found.
I love that kind of ginger beer. It's spicy. I never really got into ginger beer until I did this like poker night where I was invited to like all these... It was like a networking poker night.
Yeah.
And they had a mocktail bartender over there. And I'm like, dude, give me something that makes me feel like I'm actually drinking something. And he made this ginger beer cocktail. And it was fucking awesome. I was like, make me another one of those.
I like a Kentucky Mule. I don't mix a lot with my alcohols. Like, I like my whiskey on the rocks, usually just on its own. But a Kentucky Mule is really not that bad. I like that because of the ginger beer. If you have a really good ginger beer... Ooh.
Yeah, I've never had like a Moscow Mule or,
Kentucky one.
Kentucky Mule.
The Moscow is just the vodka versus the Kentucky is the whiskey. But
yeah, this strain, like I said, there's citrusy notes. It's really nice.
Yeah, now it's getting some sweeter tones.
Well, and you notice like what you're consuming too with it. One of the really good things that I like is like the root beer strain. Like I grabbed a whole bunch of root beer this last time, right?
I picked up root beer edibles just to try because I was like, when I went and got up the other edibles, I saw root beer and I was like, root beer GMO is really good. Maybe this.
Yeah, I grabbed an eighth of that. It was perfect.
I still haven't gone up to Dragonfly this month.
What?
I've been so busy working, and by the time I get off, I don't want to drive up there.
Well, dude, that's the funniest thing. Like when I was working at USI, I would miss months.
Yeah, because you're right by there, though.
And I'm right by it.
Yeah.
because of work.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm getting home close to like 6, and I'm just like, man, I'm beat. I don't want to do shit. And that's like, I haven't even been cooking as often, which has been terrible because it's like, it's way more expensive to eat out or like get stuff. And
Or all the shit that you like quickly make, it's never as good.
oh, it's not the same. Yeah.
No. Like I've been looking at like getting into, because the kids all just like eating ramen, and I'm like, I'm gonna make some fancy ass ramen.
Yep.
I'm gonna get like a pork butt or something like that, and just.
Well, even making pho, dude, it's super easy. It's just
yeah.
But then I was
broth.
like, man,
You got like fish sauce and all that.
Oh yeah, you just go get the seasonings and the sauces and stuff,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
broth, and then tossing in the rest. It's like, man, the meat's so thinly sliced, even if it's still frozen, it cooks in such a short amount of time.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's such a quick meal
And it's
to
perfect
make.
there. I like the soft boiled egg ones when they're in there. Oh, dude. I love that. It's so good. But it's the same thing. I'm just like, oh, all right. So that's another thing the strain does. It does do those fucking marijuana moments. Because
where you just lose all train of thought.
yes, this is something I'm remembering. So as I do, like I'll use a lot of auto dictation of ideas, things I'm working through, right? And it's funny because when I'm using this one is a squirrel strain. So I skip around, but it's because it gives me these gaps of, what were we talking about again?
That's hilarious.
And I did that. I was talking to a friend of mine that I used to work with, and she said something, and it triggered a thought. And then I'm like, wait a minute, what were we talking about?
I hate when that happens because you'll have something, and it'll happen to me, and I'm like, I have something so intent that I'm like, oh, I really want to mention this. And then they say something, and my whole train of thought disappears.
Yep.
And then I'm like, fuck, what was it that I was going to say? I have no idea. And then I'm like, well, if it was important, it'll come back. If not, it wasn't important.
Yeah, it's like an observation. Like that's typically what happens to me is the observation gets me. This one, however, it's kind of weird because as it starts to go along, it's a happy strain. It's a fun, happy strain because you get real slanted-eyed.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's more uplifted than
Way more uplifting.
Blueberry Headband was, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Blueberry Headband is like, I need to isolate and just be. Like, I don't... It is very just like, just let time go. This one is all like, this is not serious. Like,
no, I could see it being silly.
yeah, it's just a silly strain.
It's sitting on my eyelids,
Yeah.
you know?
Big. See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, it gives
Yeah.
you the slants because you're just like this. You're like, man, it's pretty good. But it's not like, that's why I could play a video game on it and be relaxed because I'm not worried about time, but I'm also allowing the moment to just be.
It does feel pretty chill in my body. Like, it's not crazy.
Which is nice, right? There's no heart, no
Heart
pressure.
racing, yeah, no,
There's no tension in the back. There's
not overly like relaxing or body pain. Like,
well, like take this for example. Pain in my body, like right now, dude. That night that we raced,
oh yeah,
my left forearm hurt so bad.
oh shit,
My thumb all the way here and here hurt so bad. Like
jeez.
it just hurts. And the reason why is I did an arm workout and my biceps hurt like they've never hurt before. And I'm just like, oh, and then I started feeling like tennis elbow and I'm like, I did too much.
Oh man,
I did too much weight and and that was
I thought
like,
you weren't going up in weight.
I'm not. No, I just did too many.
Oh yeah,
And then I added something else on top of it and I was like, oh, I felt a little twinge there and I'm like, fuck. But
yeah, I hate that when you're doing a workout and it twinges wrong in the nerve or the muscle or something. You're like, oh no, fuck.
so you just have to add different. Now and then right after that, like I did a heavy arm day and then
Yeah.
we raced. And my forearm was lit up anyways, and it was on fire when we were doing that last race.
Nürburgring.
That was so cool. Like, we didn't talk.
We have never had such a perfect flow on Nürburgring.
Because we were braking right at the right times. Like, it would
Not
just go...
over-gassing it. Like,
No.
we didn't spin out once. We didn't go off.
It was
the
like
track.
this all the time.
It was amazing.
Like there was like, what did I finish? Like less than a second.
Probably
It was right
it was
after you.
really close.
Yeah, it was
It was
super
a
close.
very good night of racing, though.
But you could imagine using this strain while doing the race. Totally fine. Because it just puts you in this mode. Like my wife came over there and she was like, "Where'd my pillow go?" Because I was laying on the bed one day and I had my Switch on top of her pillow.
Yeah.
Because this thing's fucking heavy, dude. It's big.
You were saying
It's
that
like
it's
this
a
big.
9-inch screen or something.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
It's like my iPad.
Yeah, it's fucking huge, dude. It's like 7 point something or 8. I don't know.
Jeez.
It's fucking huge. Like you take the Switch and then make it way bigger, and I'm just sitting there like this,
And it's ribbed for her pleasure.
I'm like it just keeps giving me the slants. Now another bad thing about this one though, it gives you cotton mouth like a motherfucker.
I was like, it is a little bit dry on the mouth, yeah. I was thinking, even though I do have the slant somewhat, it's not heavily dry on my eyes. So that is nice. I will say that today's strains have not been crazy on either of those extremes.
Well, and that's the thing I've been finding with really strong sativas lately. They get me a little bit more anxious.
I could see that, yeah. More
So-
heart racing.
And it's hard because
More anxious
now,
mouth.
like, even now, I'll dab maybe 2 or 3 times out of the week. My wife enjoys dabs more than that one, and she may do it like 4 or 5 times a week. But she doesn't like just one strain. Because I started to find, I'm like, what are you feeling right now? And she'll be like, oh, I'll do this one. And I'm like, I'm going to take a little bit of black amber.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little bit of this one.
Mix multiples into
Yeah,
it.
and then going, yeah, because I find that type of blending, when I blend into a joint, it's always based on where the burn is. Because I don't mix the bud around. I just put it all in my joint, and then I roll it up. So it's like a swirl cone.
See, you got to go in, and when I
mix
do a
it up,
joint, I
yeah.
just take this little Stores and Bickle brush. I take the back end, and I stir my grinder and just kind of rotate the buds around and kind of rotate everything so that it's a nice blend.
Well, I typically have
Before I
all my
do.
shit in tubes ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
So then I tap out what I need. And so I've been trying
Just
to get...
tap it into a grinder.
Oh,
and
that's
then
what
from
I'm
there,
doing.
mix it.
Well, I started doing that with... now I got a new rolling tray. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I gifted him. So both of them are from good buddy Casey, and he makes. I'll put up this picture of the other beautiful wood piece.
Yeah, this one.
These are rolling trays that he makes, and this is a spalted maple. That was his.
This is a long time ago.
That was his very first one he ever made. That was
Yeah.
like his
Has the molecular
testing.
strain,
Yeah, he
THC.
hand did it with a molecular strain. Now he had a metal press that he was pressing into him. But this one has redwood and then spalted maple, but the wood was beautiful. And I was like, oh, I just had to give Jesse that one because
Yeah, it's very
I
cool.
don't
Thank you,
need 2
man.
of them. We actually gave away one of these trays
Oh, yeah.
when we first started the show. I think we hit like 10 or 20,000 subscribers on Instagram or something and did a giveaway. Maybe it was even 30. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been of time.
And so since then, I've just been in love with his work. And he's got a ton of wooden, gorgeous trays. So if you guys want some, reach out. He would be willing to sell them. They're just chilling in his house.
Yeah, they're nice. And they're not going to be charged like Seth Rogen would charge you.
Oh, God, no. Yeah.
I can't stand that guy. I'm sorry.
I think there's like
I
a
can't
couple
stand it.
shows that I think he's fine in, but most of the time when it's like a side one, I'm like,
He's
it's
the
going to be
same
fucking
guy.
stupid.
He was in The Boys, that show, and it was funny because he gets killed. Like all these comedians are there, and then they piss off Homelander, and then they end up all dying. Super funny. But this strain it's kind of weird though too, dude. It gives you like, you could be sleepy on it, but you also it's a kind of, I could do anything right now. So you could go and do this like cool hike, and if you found this like incredibly peaceful area with this beautiful glen just sitting over there, very green, and you go over there and you rest your wee little head on a rock, if that's what you're gonna do, right? And just
a rock sounds terrible. I just leave my
I don't
head on
know,
the ground.
just lay it on the ground.
grass.
This strain would be so, you could sit there and all you're hearing is just the wind and it just brushing past the tall grass. You know, that sweeping sound?
Yeah.
And then
It's amazing. It's like hearing the wind through aspens.
Yes.
And you don't hear anything but the sound of the wind and the rustling of the aspens. And it's just so peaceful.
Yeah. Like, see, that's the cool part about this strain is that I could go do something fun. Like, I smoked this and went and saw, what was that movie? The Furious.
I've only heard good things about that. Have you guys seen The Furious? What are your thoughts?
It was funny. The guys I went to with, these are the same guys that we made movies all growing up.
Yeah, you were saying
I need to get the videos and I need to put them up on here because they're hilarious when I was a kid. Because I look at them and I used to get really embarrassed. And I'm like, but I was a kid.
Right.
And I was being a kid.
Yep.
Cool. And I've got documentation from it. I mean, I don't take photos. I'm horrible at that. I take screenshots.
I used to take tons of photos, but I realized it was when I was doing stuff, like out doing things. I haven't been doing as much.
But you've changed too. I mean, you know.
But my life has changed, and so I haven't spent as much. I don't know, the phone has become such a weird thing for me in times, like disconnected, but also connected. Like it's, I don't know.
No.
A love-hate relationship.
Well, it's just trying to figure out, like, I don't know, we just keep passing new times in our lives, and that's, I don't know, I think about it now, I'm like, well, where do I want to be right now? Like, this bud tender who helped me out over at Curaleaf, he was, I liked his intent, but it was almost like he was too much on the roller coaster of just...
High THC?
Just medication. Like, it's only medication. What are you trying to do? You're just trying to get fucked up? And I'm like, well, excuse me. Sometimes,
that's when I go,
yes.
Yeah. Have you ever just gotten really fucking high? Oh, no?
It's kind of nice.
All right, well, let me teach you.
This is when I was looking for edibles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I tried these other edibles. They had these live rosin mango edibles. The coolest part about these edibles, they tasted like dried mango.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, like even the texture.
What?
Yeah.
That's
tasted
weird.
Like a mango, dude. Like dried pieces of mango.
What brand was that one?
I still have it. I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you. But
That's
the shitty part, it's
interesting.
only 10 milligrams.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I used to enjoy a 10 milligram Eddie. Then when I'd take it, I'd have to take that, and then I would smoke a joint because I want to wait for it to kick in. Then when it would kick in, I still wanted to smoke another joint.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But that's when you know that, like, it's fine, but you've got a good enough tolerance now that 10 milligrams might not be the same.
And I'll bring these edibles that I got from Select called X Bites. And it's kind of cool the way that they build them. I want to find a mold like that because that would be a cool way to make Eddies for people because it's by dose. So it's like a linked chain. And by each dose, you can go, like each one of these edibles, the full edible is 50 milligrams. So you could dose it based off of notch, which is really cool because it's harder to eyeball it. And that's typically what people do with their edibles. They go about there.
This is about half or quarter or whatever. Yeah. Emily cuts hers up.
Yeah, Steph does that. She'll be like, here's an eighth. But now she kind of doses the way I do. And I'm like, I use Kentucky windage. Yeah, that's about, I don't know. Right? And so but now I'm just like, and.
That was my first time making a cannabis-infused butter. And then I was like, I don't know. I probably had between like 1,000 and 1,500 milligrams. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't concerned.
Dude, it's like, remember we make the chocolates and we've still got all that chocolate that we got left in the bowl. And we're just fucking licking the bowl out and we're smoking. And we're eating full edibles, too, at the same time. I mean, it was a constant... it was just a steady stream of being high for hours. Because that's all we did. It was late by the time we finished making all those chocolates.
It took a long time. When you're first figuring it out and to make like 100 or something. Like
it was like gummies, dude. Gummies used to be a pain in the ass. Now, I can make hundreds in a short period of time because I got my recipes.
I really like the Jolly Rancher kind. And those are really easy to make. So I'm like, I just do
ones
that.
I used to do, I would go get nectar, like a guava nectar or a mango nectar in the can, or in a box, like the little juice box, right? And then I would use gelatin, but it didn't like the consistency, so I'd use like a fuck ton of pectin, and then a little bit of lemon juice every time, and then infuse.
I want to start making more mocktails with them, the infused ones, because I'm just gonna infuse honey, and then you can stir some honey into any drink and have a little bit of it.
Or you could even make you could even do your own syrup if you wanted to, like a fruit syrup.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can infuse all sorts of those things and just have happy infused. Like,
that would be cool to like have mocktails, but you can use club soda as the base, and then you can infuse a bunch of different like
flavors,
juices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then that way, when somebody goes, "Oh, I want to be kind of down," you've got your darker color ones as your indicas, and your brighter colored ones is mixed with like mango, orange juice, lime juice. Yeah. So when you get it, like you're like, it's a syrup, and you can dose it based off of like teaspoon or tablespoon.
Yeah.
That would be cool, because then you could make like your own. Because the club soda's cheap, right? It
really is. Any of those, any drink like that, it's super cheap to make. And the problem that I've found with a lot of the infused drinks on the market is that they're all hemp-derived. And I could make a actual cannabis-derived one, not a hemp-derived one, make it at home, super easy, super cheap. And I'm like, why the hell don't I do that? Because to get 200 milligrams of drinkables, I can make 200 milligrams for nothing in no time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, Emily sent me this video, and I'm like, why haven't I ever done that? Like, I've infused olive oil, I've infused all sorts of stuff for cooking and other things, but like, I've never done that one. I should do that. I've also done infused sugar. I've been thinking of like more seasonings, like the
oh yeah.
This person sent us out this. It's called the Flavor Plug. Their Instagram is the Flavor Plug 365. But
so do you apply that after you've cooked your meal?
No, it has a QR code on the back, and they're infused spices. So you know,
do that for like a family dinner and bring something,
right?
Like a roast.
See, but I can't. I'm not that person that
do that
doesn't
either.
know. Like I will never do that to someone. I'm like, I am 100%.
No, but
like,
the thing would be this: like,
want?
what if somebody came over to your place and you have an infused meal and you have leftovers chilling in your fridge, and somebody goes, "I'm gonna make me a plate of that," and they start eating it, and you come home and you're like, "What smells good? Oh my God! Mom, are you eating that? Yeah, it looks so good. This is delicious. I finished off everything." And you're like, oh no.
If my mom randomly came in my house and started eating food, 100% I would be concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've learned that when I dose meals, because usually everyone has their own dose, it's always a sauce, a butter, something that I mix into it that's after, that I'm like, hey, what is your dose? Because I know that I'm the one who should probably be dosing everyone.
Yeah.
So otherwise, that would be the most funniest story, because I've seen the people who just like eaten or found other people's shit.
Well, I started thinking like the edibles I made. It was funny, if I gifted somebody of them, I'd tell them, put them in the fridge. This is made with fruit juice. You need to eat all of these before they go bad.
Right.
So then they're like, well, make it with something else. I'm like, well, it's just straight sugar. Like, that's why it keeps. There's no organic material in it. It's just flavoring.
Shit. Yep.
And they're like, well, I like that. Okay. But I like the mango. I would make these mango ones, and I would get like the Jell-O packs.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of pectin to add to it.
Do you know it's crazy? To this day, my grandma and my cousin have said that the chocolates that we would make have been by far the best, most effective edibles they have ever had.
Dude, we had
from
like plant and shit in there.
Any dispensary, any pharmacy, anywhere, those have been the most effective ones. And I'm like,
we need to make them again, man.
You know, it sucks, but it's kind of got me thinking, like, it's the same as the balm I make. It's whole plant material. It is infused with a million different cannabinoids and terpenes and stuff. It's not just
The only
don't
thing
know.
that sucked about our chocolates was they fucking reeked.
Yeah.
They were fucking...
Meth.
We were making it with just straight up fucking infused with plant in it.
But that was the best part.
It was.
Actually,
It was so effective.
the dark chocolate covered the flavor. And
So
it
good,
was like
too.
actually really amazing.
I would love to do it again, but make bars and then get the foil
Yeah,
and then wrap them and
You'd
just
still have to seal them. The foil wouldn't keep the smell in.
Oh no. I mean, that's not the point. I mean, I'm just like
just for the aesthetics.
for the. I mean, dude, that's it's like the woman that we help out, right, with the tincture.
Yeah.
Like she tells me stories all the time. She's like, tincture is the only way I go now. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
She goes, yup. Edibles are fine. She goes, but the world was different. And I didn't need it as much. And people would come to visit her, and they're like, what are you doing in here? Because her breath.
Just be so.
And I'm like, did you not eat after? And she goes, what? And I'm like, yeah, typically with the tincture, you want to eat after. If not, your breath is going to reek like you fucking are a farm. And she's like, oh, I didn't know that. And she's like, everybody come over there like, girl, are you smoking weed? And she's just like, oh, no, I use these. And they're like, what?
hilarious.
This woman she was talking to, she's like, where do you get it? And she goes, I have a person. And she's just like, what? And she's like, yeah. Well, how do you know what to take? They know what to tell me to take, and it works. She's like, it's kind of crazy, dude. She started like growing her hair out, and her color and her face has really come back.
Yeah.
She's lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah. Well, most people's BMI is lower with that.
But she just is like, when she's moving around, she's just like, yeah. She had all these tinctures, the bottles left over there, and they've all got like
Just a tiny bit in the bottom.
Yeah, and she's like, can I just mix them all together? I'm like, yeah. Totally. I'm like, I mean, you have this is made to match Brandon's tolerance.
Yeah.
I was like, because you have extreme amount of pain. I said, this is really good for it.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I would even do it stronger, but the problem is it's already got such a high amount of concentrate in there.
Yeah, it's like you're not going to really do much more.
Yeah, I don't know how much stronger I can make it in that. Like, maybe there is. Maybe it's a longer process, and I have to like
Yeah, but
heat
it'd
up
be
and cool
so
down, heat up
bitter.
and cool down, or like
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's where she's even asked about it. She goes, so is there any way to flavor it? And I'm like, you could try. I said, this is the problem. You're mixing in a very strong flavor with another very strong flavor. The best way, it's not to go right against it, it's to match with it. I said, that's why you see a lot of edibles that are citrusy or really, strong flavors like raspberry or strawberry, grape.
But the problem is, most of those, if you're getting them in my dosing, they still don't taste as good.
No, and that's the thing. Like those X-Bites that I have, they do not taste. I mean, it's weird mix. It's
But only 50 milligrams.
raspberry, orange, lime.
They're just trying to cover up flavor.
Yeah,
They're trying to use a lot of really strong, bold
and it
flavors.
still doesn't because it's really fucking strong. I mean,
But that's the problem. Is I'm like, with that, and I thought about it. Like, is it worth it to try and do that? But then you're adding so much flavoring to it that how much of the bottle then is just straight flavoring, and then your dosing per dropper is not the same amount. You're having to use more dropper worth in order to get the same dose.
I think because the way that we did our chocolate, a lot of the reason too is that the chocolate has the fats that you need
Yeah, that
to
bind
be able to bind to it. That actually and because of the dosing, I mean, we dosed those pretty good. Like our lower ones were 30. It got all the way up to which is like 80, 90 sometimes. We weren't paying attention.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think,
I don't remember.
I think it needs to be a little bit more raw. Like I could imagine with like the tinctures that you make with with concentrates, it would be a different edible. It would be a way different edible. Like I could do that with like when I would do the gummies, like during like that helped me. My formula of whatever I added to it helped my dad.
Yeah.
So it was perfect timing, which I wish he was more into that.
I know.
He still drinks every once in a while.
We just roll this into our sesh.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to be out of bud to smoke, though.
Oh, what else we got?
All sorts of shit. What do we want to smoke? How do we want to feel?
Let's keep happy. I don't want to get too...
No, yeah, not too
Too
chill and stuff.
Yeah.
I just...
What do you got?
I'm going to have to cut. We'll cut this out. This
Okay.
has been a surprise. It's been pleasant. I did not expect this from Trike.
Right?
Yeah.
It was on sale.
Do you guys try Trike if you're in Utah? Have you guys ever tried
Candy
the
Fumes.
Candy Fumes.
Candy Fumes is pretty nice. I found it on sale. I think it was $35 for the 8th.
Okay. That's
Not
not
bad.
terrible. Yeah.
Mm.
I think it would be great to start in. Great entry. Cannabis entry strain.
Very
very chill. Not overly apparent in any sort of fashion.
No, and here's what I would say. If you're a new user, low and slow, use it through vaporizer. Don't go to the joint. The reason why I say that, the joint is awesome. It is a fast onset to where we are right now. It is a creeper through the vaporizer. It goes it's a slow
lasts
onset,
longer,
but
though.
it lasts a lot longer. So you'll enjoy that feeling. Not very cotton mouthy, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's
But-
not been too bad, actually.
If you were gonna have like things to do around, like I would keep like apples or like carrots or stuff like that.
Apples.
I find that high indicas, you got to keep the sweets away from me because I'll just nom nom nom.
Yeah.
I love that, but I like keeping apples because apples have been really good to keeping my appetite suppressed after.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Plus, there's that crispy, crunchy, and like juicy.
yeah. But there are certain strains where I'm like, I'm not even hungry.
100%.
This one is in between. I could go either way. So check it
you guys
out.
next week.
Yeah, take it easy.